Hey, I'm Spencer with energeticcity.ca, and this is the Community Roundup, which is sponsored by Brad's Furniture and Appliances. And right now, I'm in the Moose Studio, joined by Lyle Goldie, the president of the North Peace Pride Society. And you have a fun art project happening fairly soon. Can we talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. What it is going to be an art show that's going to coincide with our Pride Week and Pride Festival.
Okay.
It's going to center around the theme of what does Pride mean to me? Mm-hmm. And currently we are just advertising a call for artists. It's a pretty inclusive event. It's for all ages, all abilities, right, and all media. So painting, photography, sculpture. It's really open to interpretation.
Yeah.
We have a lot of details on our website.
Okay.
I could give you that URL if you want,
sure,
but, or for Moose FM to post. But
yes.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty fun event. We've already received a few submissions, so right now, before April 4th, we have just an idea submission.
Okay.
That just gets entered into the website, and then we get some confirmation and stuff like that. If the artist would like to do some technology or multimedia, then we'll have more discussions as to what equipment they will need.
Right. So kind of talking about all mediums. So if I wanted to like submit a podcast, for example, that's an idea that I could submit, and then we would kind of meet and talk about that later, about how we would then display that, or I guess play it.
Exactly, right?
Cool. Okay.
Like, it's the theme itself is just a very open to interpretation. Is what does pride mean to me? And of the submissions that we received so far, many of the stories attached to these upcoming art pieces are so personal and heartwarming, and just this celebration of identity is really interesting. And it doesn't necessarily have to be LGBT plus exclusive.
Yeah.
We really leave this open to interpretation. Some restrictions do apply,
mm-hmm.
right?
Yes, you talked a little bit about it being family friendly, so I can't necessarily, submit something that celebrates the male form or anything like that. You don't really want to be displaying that if it's family friendly.
It depends, right?
Okay,
I see that art is a bit subjective, and you could have the male form displayed abstractly.
Okay.
If that's even a word.
In an abstract
but if it gets very graphic or pornographic,
yes,
perhaps
this
maybe
is not
that
the art
might
show
be
for you.
that might be in a separate room or something.
It's the
potentially behind a curtain or
there
whatever.
There we go. Perfect.
Right?
Okay. That is. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. All right. So to go ahead and submit an idea, what do I do?
So on our website, it's the northpeacepridesociety.ca,
mm-hmm.
/2022-pride-. You'd be able to Google it too. I think it's been shared enough on our Facebook page, right, and on other various art channels.
We'll make sure that we share that link around too.
And what it really is, like, you just add your email address. The form just says, what media do you plan to do? Mm-hmm. What's your idea? And then maybe any additional comments. And for that section there, people have just been adding a little bit of background story, which is really great to see. It really adds to the art piece, because when we do the show,
yeah,
attached to every piece, ideally, and this is really up to the artist's choice, but we'd really like to see a handwritten note answering that question of the theme, right?
So, you've kind of been around, I think you said since the first Pride that we did, that happened in Fort St. John, correct?
Yes, I wasn't involved in the organizing, but
That's
I attended
right.
it.
You were there.
Yeah.
So, kind of going from that first Pride until now, where you have, so many people submitting ideas and being able to read the ideas, what does it mean to you as part of the community and kind of going forward?
I think it's that general self-acceptance that proud feeling, that grateful for the country that we live in, where we could be ourselves. Not a lot of people get that acceptance, right?
Yeah.
Right. And it just really delving into the art world for myself is a new experience. So I'm learning a lot, and it's quite the journey so far. And I really look forward to seeing it come to fruition. And it just shows that community engagement and coming together and really celebrating the inclusive and inclusive nature of Fort St. John and the diverse community in which we live in.
Absolutely. So this art project is, I believe, a collaboration between a few people. Am I correct?
Yeah. So I'm working with the former art gallery manager, Richard Bell, and Samantha Wigglesworth as well. You've probably seen her
quite prolific.
Her artwork. Yeah. So working with them and working with the city as well. We have a few gallery spaces available. Okay. We'd like to do something in a new, interesting environment. And we have a few spots that we're looking into. And yeah, so it'll be kind of the opening of the gallery will coincide with the start of Pride Week. I believe that will be May 28th. And then for sure it'll run the week of Pride. And then if everything goes well, as we are still in the planning stages right now, it could run the whole month of June.
Okay.
So that's up in the air. For sure it'll be Pride Week, and it'd be great if it ran the whole month. So
absolutely. What does it mean to have the support of the city in this endeavor?
We're really fortunate that the city has always been very supportive. Both city and council have been very supportive and really involved. Always offering help and a supportive word or two, which is really nice. So
that's excellent.
Yeah, I continue. Our goal with the Pride Society is just to continue building relationships outside of our own community and just kind of build that awareness and just continue having great conversations. And
for sure. Going forward, I know you're probably likely still in the planning stages of Pride because it's a little ways away. What do you have planned this year so far?
So we have a few events that we are hoping to plan for the week of Pride.
Okay.
In my own head, I would love an event every night during the week, but baby steps.
Yep.
For sure, we will be doing the walk and the festival.
Excellent.
As we have always done pre-pandemic. And that will be in Centennial Park.
Okay.
Yeah. For right now, it'll be everything's scheduled for June 4th.
Excellent.
So that'll be an afternoon, and the festival afterwards will include entertainment. We're still looking for potential entertaining people.
Right.
And
so
usually
reach out to Lyle. He'd love to talk with you.
And because it's always been really community orientated, and we've had various different entertainment acts that have been a part of it. And then the night of Pride, so the evening of June 4th, we'll usually do a dance or a show or something.
It'll be fun.
So,
what does it mean to be able to kind of plan a dance after 2 years?
Exciting. I'm ecstatic to be able to gather again. It's been tough. It's the past couple of years for many organizations. It's been difficult to keep engaged.
Yeah.
And now this is something to really look forward to, getting back in the swing of things,
yep.
gathering sponsors and getting ready for an event again is fun and it's slightly challenging, but it is always a good time. And we have a lot of volunteer help. We could always use more.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah, if somebody wants to
Spencer?
volunteer. Okay, apparently I've been voluntold that I'm helping. If somebody wants to volunteer, or better yet, sponsor you, how did they get in touch with you?
There's a few avenues, right? You could
Okay.
always get in touch with our Facebook page, Instagram. We have a website, www.northpeacepridesociety.ca.
Just Google it.
Yeah, we'll show up on Google.
Yep.
Same with the art show. The art show will pop up in Google. And we'll get in touch, or we'll write back and we'll keep in touch. Yeah, it really depends on what people are interested in helping with,
Yeah.
because there's various activities. For us, it's a full day, you know, kind of there in the morning and sort of getting set up.
Yeah.
And it could involve just blowing up balloons the night before, right? So be prepared to do both.
Okay. Is that like me personally? I need to be
Yes,
prepared. Okay,
yes.
cool. I'll start working on my lung retention. Excellent. Is there anything else you want to add today, Lyle?
No, that should be good. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody, and always willing to chat if anybody's interested or have any questions. Yep.
Absolutely. Well, if you're interested in helping out Lyle or the rest of the Pride Society for this event, reach out to them online. Thank you so much to Lyle for joining me today at the Moose Studio. This has been the Community Roundup, which is sponsored by Brad's Furniture and Appliances. I'm Spencer with EnergeticCity.ca. This has been Lyle from the North Priest Pride Society. That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
Again, huge thank you for you showing up.
Thank you for doing this.
And thank you so much.